Welcome back. I made a video recently about why I wear stiletto heels, and one of the comments was spot on. And that comment was, because I can. And yes, I can, but not everybody can. I kind of look at wearing heels as like driving a car. You learn how to drive, you drive all these years, and then something happens and maybe you have a health condition and you just can't really drive anymore, even though you know how. It's just not safe to drive. And it's kind of the same way with stiletto heels. I've been wearing them like 52 years, but there are some people that maybe wore them in the past, and because of a health problem or an injury, they can't wear heels anymore. And even though they can wear them, it's not safe. And so when you wear something this high, you want to be safe when you walk. So maybe you end up wearing a flat or a kitten heel, and that's perfectly fine. So I created Joanne Marie's rule book of how to wear stiletto heels, and that's what we're going to talk about today in part 1, and then my second video in part 2. So let's get started. Rule number 1, balance. You need to have good balance when you wear a stiletto heel. I mean, you're on this tiny little spot of a heel on the bottom. You need to be able to balance on it, which I think you kind of learn to over the years. But there's also an exercise called the flamingo that you can do. I'm not so sure I can do it. Let me see if I get off the rug here. I can do it. And basically what you do is you lift one leg like this, and you hold it as long as you can. And then you lift this leg, and you hold it as long as you can. I can't really do it in stilettos, but I can do it on a flat floor. And if you really want to challenge yourself, try closing your eyes and doing it. It's a whole different dynamic, very challenging. So number 1 is balance. Number 2, strong legs. I did a video on strong legs, long life. It's true, because it keeps you mobile when you have strong legs. Now what I like to do is when I go in the pool, I get in water at least waist high, and I start pool walking, large circles, and then I reverse it out so that you have the resistance of the water. You end up creating a whirlpool, and you hopefully don't pull anybody into it. But in the meantime, it really does help strengthen your calf muscles, your quads, your hamstrings, and gives you that strength in your legs, not just to wear heels, but just in everyday life. Number 3, good posture. You want to be able to stand up straight, shoulders back, and have very good posture no matter what you do, because if you're slouched over and you're in 4 or 5 inch heels, gravity's going to pull you down, and that is never a good look, right? So you want to remember balance, strong legs, and good posture. That's the first 3 rules in Joanne's rule book. The next rules are in my next video, but in the meantime, I want to tell you a little bit about these beautiful pantyhose that I'm wearing. They're brand new. They're from Cecelia DeRafael, 15 denier. They're beautiful. They are so shiny, and yet they look natural. The color is just so flattering. But there's one little pop on these that makes these even just a little more special than they already are. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to show you just how special they are. So here you go. You have this beautiful seaming. Hopefully my seams are pretty straight, and the seam goes all the way to the top, and it actually goes, I'm going to hold on to do this, underneath the foot as well, so it goes all the way down, and it gives you just that beautiful look of seaming that makes these special. I love these. These rate right up there. In fact, I think these might even be number 1. So please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, because part 2 is going to be the next 3 rules in my rule book, plus a little bit of a different change in Cecelia DeRafael. So as always, thanks for watching, and see you at the next video.